Good morning. This is Between the Lines Live at StayTunedSandusky.com. I'm Matt Westerl, and my guest today is Jim Lang, Perkins Township trustee. Jim Lang. Jim, thanks for being on Between the Lines.
No, I'm glad to be here.
Now, is this the first time we've met?
No.
Do you remember when we met?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Oh, Lord. Jim was a police sergeant
Yes.
with Perkins Police,
Yes.
and you were retiring. And I
Yes.
did a retirement story. I met you before
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But then you went on, you were the Put-in Bay police chief for a while, when
Correct.
things were calm on the island.
Well, yes.
More calm than they've been in years, I
Well, we
would say.
kept them that way, yes.
And then you were the Sandusky police chief for about a year and a half?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. And you helped calm that department,
Yes.
if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's true.
And you've been township trustee since 2014, 2015?
Well, it's been 12 years.
12 years. And what do you like about being township trustee?
First of all, I like helping people. And I really dedicated most of my life into the public sector. You know, I was in the Navy for 4 years. I came back and been in the police department, different police departments, and became a township trustee because I like to help people.
And that's your whole career since getting out of high school. You grew up in Sandusky, is that
I
right?
was born and raised in Sandusky, lived in Perkins Township 53 years, married my wife Nancy 51 years ago. I have 4 adult children, 7 grandchildren, and like I said, I lived here ever since.
So did you ever think maybe I won't run this time?
Well, I was thinking about it, but we have a lot of good things going right now. We have a good momentum going, and I'd like to see a few things completed.
Like let's talk about the momentum. What do you think is what's the number one project going into 2026?
Well, right now it's the new fire station, and I think it's very well needed. I have gone through Station 2 and Station 3 and looked at it very, very close. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, we can update them. Well, yeah, we can, but, you know, you're going to put millions of dollars into it, and you're still going to have an old building. And if you look at especially Station 2, the floors, cement floors are all cracked. The station was just built as a volunteer, like Station 3 on Milan Road. It was strictly volunteer at the time, and now we've turned them into full-time. It just does not meet state and federal and the international firefighters standards.
And you're going to be replacing 2 stations with 1 station, is that correct?
Yes. And by combining both of them, we'll put all of the equipment inside, and where right now we have some equipment set outside. Have all the personnel in one. Right now, if they have, like on Station 3 over on Milan Road, they usually have 4 people there all the time. If one's on vacation, it leaves at 3, and then if a guy calls in sick, leaves them with 2 in a minimum manning requirements by the union. Well, it doesn't meet it. So we either have to call in overtime, or we close that station down and bring the personnel over to Station 2. And I just don't think that's right. So I think if we have everybody in one station, we don't really have to worry about that. We'll have enough personnel on hand all the time.
So it makes operations more efficient.
Oh, very much so. I mean, if you talk to the fire chief, this is what he really wants.
And so you reject criticism that this isn't needed.
Oh, it's definitely needed.
And then what about the Milan Road property? What happens to that property?
Well, actually, we'll sell both of them. Station 2 on Campbell Street, which we've already been contacted by somebody that wants to buy it. Actually, on Station 3 on Milan Road, we've already been contacted by a realtor that's interested in buying it.
Well, that's prime real estate, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And so you're going to recoup some of your cost from selling the properties.
Right. We feel we'll probably get almost $3 million between the 2 properties going towards the new station.
Okay.
And we've been saving up for the last 5 years to do this. And what we've done is save our money, and so we don't have to put a levy on it. It's not going to cost the taxpayers any more money. We've got almost half down now, plus selling the other two will give us about $8 million towards it. So it'll be paid for, we feel as though very strongly it'll be paid for in about 5 years.
Okay, very good. So that's a go as far as you're concerned. Do you think is it already a go, or do you need to be reelected to make it a go?
No, it's already a go.
It's already a go.
You know, anybody can put a stop to it at any time, you know. But we're getting bids in for it now. And one of the good things that we hired a project manager, and some of the bids are coming in lower than what we
Wow.
originally anticipated. So that is good. But we have already started to purchase some of the equipment for it, like the new generator, because it has to be a large generator to, you know, enough electricity to support the whole fire station. And some of the steel that's going into it, we're getting it now before prices go up.
And you were part of the building project for the new town hall as well, weren't you?
No.
That was before you?
Yeah, that was just before me, yes.
And that building's worked out.
Oh, yes, very well, very well.
And is that building, have you had problems with that building at all? Or
No.
Inordinate?
No.
Remember how it used to be, if you know, it's good enough for government. Remember how buildings would fall apart? It doesn't seem like it's that way
No,
anymore.
it's all cement block, and, you know, it's not going anywhere. It's already like 13 or 14 years old.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Boy, that time
Yeah.
flies. Tempest
And it
music.
still looks like new yet, so
does.
we take good care of it.
Yeah.
And it's like all of our equipment, the fire equipment, police, and highway. My philosophy is you have to have good equipment for the people, the staff, to do good work.
And what else are you working on as a trustee?
Well, we have a new fire truck ordered. It was supposed to have been here early spring, but they have delayed it and delayed it and delayed it. We're supposed to have that probably within the next couple of 3 weeks.
And what kind of truck is that?
That's a new pumper.
And what does a new pumper go for these days?
About $800,000.
Oh, why is it so expensive?
Well, there's not that many manufacturers that build them.
Wow.
And you
We
have
used to be
order
able to
one.
get the whole hook and ladder
Yeah,
for that.
well, no, you can't.
Not now,
No.
but 30 years ago. You
Right, yeah. Matter of fact, that's something we're going to need in probably the next 4 or 5 years, is a new ladder truck.
New ladder truck.
And they're about $1.5 million to $2
Oh,
million.
Lord. Where's the money come from?
Well, there again, once the fire station is paid for, we'll start saving up money for that. And there again, we're not going to put on a levy for it. The new fire truck coming in now, we have not put on a levy on for that. The fire department had a levy put on like 5.5 a few years ago. It was mostly for wages, but you know we can use part of that for new equipment too. We also get a lot of grants, state and federal grants, and local grants too. They put in for grants all the time. Police, fire, highway department, like the Mylander Foundation. We get smaller grants for that, but it's nice because it buys you the smaller equipment.
Okay, well, let's change the subject. Let's talk a little bit about Align data centers.
Okay.
Well, tell me why it's good. Align Data Centers, am I saying that right?
Right. Yeah.
Is located at the former New Departure property, which has been completely removed,
Right.
and they're building a giant building. They're finishing a giant
Yes.
building, I would
Yes,
say.
they are. And actually, if
He has a cheat sheet here, but that's okay.
that's all right. This
He doesn't
comes-
want it to blow away.
I'll tell you. See where it comes from. Rick Jeffrey is a county auditor,
Uh-huh.
and this is what he sent us because I wanted to make sure our numbers were correct.
Right.
Okay. When it was just New Departure, with the empty building.
Right.
Not when it was going, but the empty building, which sat empty for what 5, 6 years. They reevaluated that at $6 million for tax purposes. Well, we only get 35% of that, so it was down to $2,100,000. So that's all the tax dollars we were getting was, you know, off the $2 million. Now we weren't getting that much.
You were
money,
just getting a
but-
portion of that.
Right, we're only getting a portion of that. But now, since Allies has bought the property, they reevaluated it at 52 million because that's what they paid for it.
Right.
So 35% of that is 18,200,000. Now that's what they're paying taxes on, just the property.
Right.
And right now they're paying.
So you've already had an increase because of the sale of the property,
Right.
and now they've put what is the value of that?
Well,
building?
and that's the thing. They don't have a value on it yet because it's not completed.
It's huge.
Yes.
Well, everybody has seen the building.
400,000 square feet. They originally said they were going to put in one about 200,000 square feet. So Rick Jeffries kind of figured up about how much we were going to get, but then it's doubled. So now he said, well, we really can't know until it's completed and they go in and do the assessment on it. But right now, since this is just on the land value alone,
Right.
the township is getting $160,911 a year taxes on it. As you can see, the school is getting over $323,000.
That's a good
And
chunk.
of course, the Hovey gets some of that too,
Right.
and these other places. So we're getting about $575,000 taxes on it as of now. So when people say, "Oh, we're missing out on millions of dollars," no, we're not. We are.
And when you say people, your opponent,
Yes, that's correct.
Lisa Cresciamano, claims it was not a good deal, and you reject that too.
Right, yes. As a matter of fact, I have a letter right here from Rick Jeffries again,
Rick Jeffrey, the Erie County Auditor,
right, saying, figure out what Lisa's, how she got her number.
he's calling it a fictitious number,
Yeah.
Lisa Cresciamano's.
Well, she's figuring it on the total market value. That's not the tax value.
I see, yep.
See, the market value might be, we'll just rough numbers, say $200 million.
The market value of the land plus the building.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
But we're going to get they're only taxed 35% of that.
On the improvements, so on the
whole
building.
thing. The whole thing.
Of the whole thing,
The whole
okay.
thing. So it's going to be considerably less. So what she's coming up with is not correct. And I understand what she's trying to do, but
What is she trying to do?
well, she's just trying to figure out how much we could get, but she's not using the 35%.
Her
tax
formula
on it.
is wrong?
Right. Her formula is wrong. That's all.
And she's trying to be elected,
Yeah.
which, that's what candidates do.
Right.
Are you going to win this election?
I have no idea.
Now, are you? No. So are you running? You know, they always say you should run like you're losing. Is that your philosophy?
Yes. But I don't know. I've been around a long time. I think a lot of people know who I am. I'm honest. I'm fair.
I'm told you're the most popular candidate in the township. I hear that all the time. And I know you're a humble guy.
I hope you're right.
So you mean you hope you win?
I hope I win.
And if you do win, what else do you want to do in this next term?
Well, like I said, we really want to get the fire station. That's going to take about a year or a little bit more to be completed. And once that is completed, we're going to have to check and see how our money situation is. There's some other things we need. You know, the police department needs new vehicles all the time. And we've done to try and save money throughout the whole situation, you know, not just police and fire. As a matter of fact, I just saw the ambulance go down the street. One of the things we do to save money with the fire department on ambulances, the box in the back, they take off. We buy a new chassis. They rebuild the box on it, refurbish it, and put that on there, and it saves us almost $100,000 every time we do that.
So it's like
And
they're
they-
recycling ambulances? Is that what I heard?
Well, we have a new chassis that goes
So
underneath
you
it.
just make them
But
last?
yes, yeah, but the box is, it's like new when we get it back.
Very good.
I mean, the interior is almost like new again, so, but like I said, we save about $100,000 on each one of those. We have 3 ambulances, so, and they allow us to do that 3 times. So if we get a new ambulance like every 3 years, So that box, we get at least 9 to 10 years use out of it. The police cars are the same thing. We issue each officer his own car. Now, some of them, if they live in the township or real close by, we allow them to take them home. And that way, if we get an emergency, they don't have to run to the station and get a car and then go to wherever it's at. They can go from their home right to the emergency. And that saves us a lot of money there, because a normal police car, if you run them 2 years, they get about almost 200,000 miles on them. And when I was with the city, they were half the time they were breaking down.
Yeah.
So we had to keep new cars all the time. Excuse me. This way, by issuing each officer his own car, they last 4 to 5 years instead of 2 years.
Interesting. And talk about the police department. What about the police department? How do you feel about the police department? You certainly have an expert's view in addition to being township trustee, because you work for the
I
department.
think we have an excellent police department, along with fire and highway department.
And what makes it excellent?
Well, I go there. I go to the township every morning. I'm usually there between
Township Town Hall, which
Yep,
is
I'm
connected to the police department.
right, and I'm usually there between 7:30 and 8 o'clock in the morning. And you know,
And he really is.
yeah, I really am. So I go and talk to the policeman for a little bit, not every day, but just about, and just to see, you know, how things are going. I ask them questions. What do you need? How things, you know, do you need anything? I really believe, and like I said this before, you know, the officers have to have good equipment to do a good job. They have to have the good education to do a good job. And I think they're all willing and very able to get that extra education that they need.
Interesting. I want to mention that Between the Lines at StayTunedSandusky.com is brought to you by the Erie County Health Department for better health today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. So what else do you want voters to know about why you're running for re-election?
Well, not only the police and fire, I want to talk about the highway department. Especially in the wintertime, people like to have their snow plowed. And there again, we have good equipment for them to do that. And we run two different, well, actually we run three, actually 6 people. And we run 3 people on the road at a time. And they're on 2 different shifts. So if they're allowed to work 12-hour shifts. So at 12 hours, if it's still snowing, they call in the other crew and just keep on going.
Well, the way to keep residents happy is to keep the streets plowed.
That's right.
Every office holder learns that eventually.
Yes. And, you know, even if they get their time in, the township trustees can go out and plow snow too. And that's happened.
If necessary.
If necessary. And that's
You have
happened.
plowed snow.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I were a township trustee if I would ever plow the snow. I would make sure the snow got plowed.
Yeah.
Well, Jim, is there anything else you want readers and viewers to know about your
I think
re-election bid?
we're doing a real good job with everything. I'll wait till this truck goes past.
Is that a pumper truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the oldest ones. That's
Yeah.
one of the ones that's going to be replaced.
So he knows.
However, that truck is all manual, and it passes all the pumps inspections and everything, so we're going to keep it.
As a backup?
Yes. All the new trucks are all electronic, and the electronics sometimes, they don't always work real well. So we keep this one just in case. But as you can see, right now we're using it as a front line because one of the other trucks is being repaired.
Very good. Well, is there anything you want to finish up with?
I just would appreciate everybody's vote. If you need me, call me. My number is online, or
You can mention it here if you want.
it's 419-357-9302, and that's my personal cell phone. And I have that on all my cards and everything. It's listed in.
It's on his truck as well.
Yeah. So if you need anything, I like to help people. If I can help in any way, let me know.
Very good. Perkins Township trustee Jim Lang, running for re-election. Thank you for being on Between the Lines.
Well, thank you.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.